Okay, hello, and welcome to the first Flux AGM. So, as Secretary, I'd like to call this meeting to order. In attendance are Max Kay and Nathan Spataro. I'll then read the agenda, and one thing I'd like to note is that there was no item submitted from members. The agenda is quite simple. It has two items. There is the Leaders Report and then the Secretary's Report, which is essentially a small statement on finances. Without further ado, I'll pass to Nathan, who has the floor to read the Leaders Report.
Thank you very much, Max. Okay, 2016 has been a huge first year for the party. The party was officially registered on the 29th of March, and we contested our first election on the 2nd of July. The party ran 13 Senate candidates, 2 in every state, and 1 in the ACT. The party has quickly grown to become one of the country's largest by membership, including Australians of all ages, walks of life, and uniquely a wide variety of political persuasions. Current membership statistics stand at 5,111 members, 1,082 volunteers. Presently, 15 members are actively engaged in the organisation of the party in a variety of roles. Flux is actively launching state-based parties. Presently, the party has registered in the ACT as the Flux Party ACT and is currently awaiting registration status as the Flux Party WA in Western Australia, where the party intends to contest the upcoming WA state election on the 11th of March 2017. In the new year, we'll engage members in Queensland, Victoria and Tasmania to begin launching chapters in those states. The movement behind the party has also grown internationally, with a Brazilian chapter announced in early December. Party leadership is in the process of establishing a not-for-profit organisation called the Flux Foundation, which will serve as an anchor for the movement worldwide and connect member parties together. I'd like to thank you all for supporting the movement, especially those of you who have contributed to making the party what it is today. We've had an excellent first year and look forward to an even better 2017.
Cool. Thank you, Nathan. The links to these reports can be found in the notice of the meeting on our website, by the way. I'll now continue with the Secretary's Report, which closely resembles a Treasurer's Report and is the Secretary's Report only because we don't have a Treasurer. So, in terms of financial matters, our total donations for the year were $271,225. Of that, $245,825 was donated by Exo1, the sister startup building the voting software. We also received $0 in membership fees. Our total expenses were $271,130, and thus the current bank account balance stands at $95. Of that, $271,000 in expenses, we spent approximately $25,000 on Facebook ads, $57,000 on PR, about $1,000 on hosting and technical costs, $2,000 on email, $3,500 on accommodation, $28,000 on printing, $2,500 on flights, $43,000 on staff, and $26,000 on the candidates for the federal election. Since there are no other agenda items following that, I would now like to close the AGM. Thank you all for watching. We will now proceed, after closing the previous AGM, with our ACT Party AGM, which will again be chaired by me. So I'd like to open the meeting. In attendance, in attendance are Max Kay and Nathan Spataro. We have one agenda item, which is the Leadership Report.
Sorry, you'll have to excuse Max. It's a very short report. That's why he finds it a little funny. Would you like to read that?
Would you?
Yes, I can read that. So the ACT report from leadership, just a few items on here. Application was submitted in late June. We were successfully registered. We didn't run at the election. So the party essentially currently, I guess you could call hibernation. It can be picked up at any time when an ACT community chooses to start running with it again. There have been 0 donations and 0 expenditure.
Cool. Thank you for reading the Leadership Report, Nathan. That brings us to the close of the Flux Party ACT AGM. Thank you all.
Thanks very much, guys. Cheers.